Community to me is basically the bonds and the compassion that we have for one another.
Community is where the gift is the dominant feature, where caring relationships is the dominant feature.
A people living and working together and sharing resources and sharing ideas and learning from each other.
Sharing the same environment, the same services. They come together in a way that they're supporting each other.
Of having a place with others where one is valued.
I see it in human terms. I see it in bonding with people of like-minded interests.
Where no one is left out.
Vancity Community Foundation started initially with an endowment from the credit union, which got us started, and I think for most of the first decade that's how we operated.
And we were wanting to bring some social and environmental value added to what we were doing. The board of directors was very interested in innovating with Vancity's financial services and the kinds of loans and the way Vancity was engaging in the community.
There were a number of new initiatives begun in that 89 to 92 period to develop programs that would enrich the community, build upon the values of Vancity Credit Union, engage in transformative kinds of programs, and to see philanthropy as a development objective, not an aid objective.
The kind of projects that we were investing in were not traditional kinds of projects. They were avant-garde, progressive, a little edgy, a little, inner city, a little alternative health care, a bit challenging the status quo.
Mid-Maine, novel approach by a few young women doctors who wanted to set up a health-based clinic, and mixing some fee-based stuff in dentistry with the community-based health issues, and started to build different models.
We were aware of the opportunity to invest the assets of the foundation, not just to give out grants to support things like community economic development, but actually use the assets of the foundation to invest directly into community enterprises.
We ran into problems, of course, with the auditors who didn't want us doing things that were not entirely consistent with the legal framework under which we operated. And the position we took was, we're not trying to break the law, we're trying to break the mold. The board strategic direction was go change the federal law. And we did. They saw the work we were doing was good work, they acknowledged it, they produced a paper on what we were doing and how to do it, and made it available across the country.
It was really the inspiring and innovative work of the Vancity Community Foundation under David Driscoll that excited me the most. The term catalyst for transformational change, I think, really fits well with our approach to supporting community. We get involved at a very early stage, we get involved in an engaged way, and we help provide a little bit of capital and support which will lead to something much bigger in the future, and ideally a sustainable system that we can all be a part of. In the last 10 years, particularly in the last 5 years, we've since grown to include more than 100 different donor-advised funds. And that's really where we see the biggest opportunity, is engaging the membership of Vancity and the community in mobilizing more capital to make an even bigger difference. I see the impact in terms of the changes on the lives of the individuals that we work with every day. I also see changes in terms of the organizations that we connect with. The most exciting changes, though, are more of a systemic level, a community level, around helping people access the financial capital they need to make their dreams a reality. I hope in our best work, we're helping to change the way that people think about the work that's done, about what development means, and how we can really make larger impacts in the future in a sustainable way.
It's grown so well, so fast, with great capacity and wonderful people. You should keep doing it.
I'm really enheartened to see that I was part of creation of this really phenomenal, visionary, committed, community-centric institution, and it's really borne out the vision that we had for it in the early days.